money from the Bureau will do no good.
Someone else killed those policemen.
Welcome to Severely Underrated, and welcome to a game that feels like a nightmarish fever dream, wrapped in layers of dread, grime, and more grime.
Open up, it's the police.
Released in 2005, this first-person horror experience thrusts you into the shoes of an FBI agent who specializes in tracking down serial killers. You know, because a job where you work at gruesome crime scenes and deal with murderers with unhealthy hobbies is everyone's dream career. Honestly, who picks this career choice?
Oh, he might be me.
Welcome to Condemned: Criminal Origins. Now, when I say Condemned is grimy, I mean the entire game looks like it was filmed inside a wet sock that's been left in an alleyway. You've got dark, decaying environments where it seems like no one has paid the electric bill since the 70s. The plot kicks off when you, as Ethan, find yourself framed for a murder while investigating a particularly gnarly serial killer case. Cue your descent into psychological spiral where you hunt down maniacs while also trying to figure out why every homeless person in the city is suddenly hell-bent on bashing your face in with a rusty pipe. It's like an episode of CSI if everyone on the show was going through a Fight Club phase.
You do not talk about Fight Club.
Speaking of pipes, let's talk about the combat. In Condemned, you don't get your standard video game arsenal of shiny guns and over-the-top weapons. Oh no, this game asks, why use a gun when you can beat someone to death with a piece of rebar? And for the most part, that's what you'll do. Weapons in this game are scavenged from the environment, meaning if you can't pick it up, you can crack someone's head with it. But be careful, because half the time the weapons are more rusted and worn out than Robocop's.
Dead or alive, you are coming.
There's an awkward sort of charm to the combat though. It's brutal and visceral. Every swing feels like you're engaged in a brawl in a back alley somewhere. When you land a hit, it's not like some clean whack sound. It's more like the wet crunch of someone slamming a pumpkin with a crowbar. Oh, and about those guns, don't get too attached. If you find a gun in Condemned, you're in for an experience I like to call budget John Wick. Sure, it feels cool for all of 5 minutes, but these guns typically have the ammo capacity of a Nerf blaster. You'll get 2, maybe 3 shots, and then it's back to the all-reliable blunt weapon.
Stop! Hammer time!
But what really makes Condemned shine, or perhaps darken, is its atmosphere. This game is less about jump scares and more about slowly chipping away at your sanity. Every hallway, abandoned building, and bloodstained floor feels oppressive, as if the walls themselves are closing in on you. One minute you're searching for clues with your trusty CSI light tools, the next you're beating up a rabid mannequin that decides to go rogue on you, and by God, yes, the mannequins move. And no, I am not okay with that. Alright, the CSI tools. This game tries to inject a bit of high-brow crime scene investigation with a series of gadgets that Ethan pulls out like he's the grungiest James Bond. You scan bloodstains, take pictures, and play around with UV lights to find clues. It's a nice touch, but it often feels like you're the only one who cares about the investigation, while the game itself is like, yeah, solve the mystery, but first here's a crazed hobo with a nail-covered 2x4.
Oh, God.
Whoa, what the hell?
Look out for that homeless guy! There's one coming your way.
The story takes some wild turns too, diving into supernatural territory that might leave you scratching your head. Without giving too much away, there's an ancient conspiracy, weird hallucinations, and something about birds dying en masse. And let's not forget the voice acting. Ethan is voiced by a guy who sounds like he's on his 3rd pack of cigarettes and 2nd gallon of black coffee, and it fits the tone perfectly. The rest of the cast also puts in solid performances, especially when they're shouting about how they're going to rip you apart.
You do not talk about Fight Club.
To wrap things up, Condemned Criminal Origins is a cult classic for a reason. It's dirty, disturbing and intense, and while the gameplay can feel clunky at times, there's a rawness to it that makes every fight feel personal. If you're into detective stories mixed with psychological horror and you enjoy getting into fistfights with people who look like they were cast straight out of Mad Max, then this game is for you. Just be prepared to be creeped out, grossed out and jump scared the hell out of your gaming chair.
There's one coming your way.
See ya, boys and gals, and remember to be nice to one another, have fun, leave a comment, like, share and subscribe for more videos.
No! 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 What the hell are you doing out here, Fred? Fred, if you're real, you better tell me right now!